Hey guys, how are you? I have not been on the channel for a while, so I'm sure some of you have missed me, especially my subscribers. Hello, I'm still here. I did have a medical procedure in... Whoa, we just dropped a bunch here. Medical procedure happened in November. Everything's fine. I just needed to take a break during the holidays, and I hope your holiday was wonderful. And you know, there's a bunch of other tarot readers out there, so I'm sure you got the advice and guidance that you needed during the holiday. Like I said, I just needed a break, but I'm back now, and I have changed up my format. Just a little bit about myself, then we'll get into your reading here, and this is going to be for air signs. We're going to start off with Gemini, next up is Libra, and then Aquarius. So one of the issues I've been having is I have a lot of things going on. I'm working full-time and taking online classes, so my time is very limited. Trying to do a video for each sign has been very, very hard, as you know, especially if you've been with me for a while. So what I've done here is I've gone ahead and dealt some cards for Gemini. Again, this is Libra and this is Aquarius. We're going to start with what you're facing, or the theme of what's going on in your life, Gemini, on the top row. The second row is going to be a possible issue or obstacle in your way, or something you're going to have to deal with. And then cards of advice, I still will pull cards as needed. Okay. But I think this will be good, because if I concentrate on one element per week, it's 4 weeks in a month, I think I can handle this. So we're going to combine the video. Again, this will be for air signs, and we'll see how this goes. If you hate it, let me know. If you love it, let me know. I just think this is going to be better for me to get the videos out, because I've felt really bad about just kind of dropping off there and not even putting out a message about it. I just felt like I needed this time away, and I appreciate your patience, okay? So let's go ahead and see what you're dealing with, Gemini. You got the Jack of Diamonds and you got the Jack of Spades. You got a lot of young energy here. You may be dealing with an earth sign. And this is also the Jack energy, but the reason I stopped is this Jack of Spades. I'm staring at it thinking this, but I wasn't verbalizing. You may be dealing with a younger person who you can't trust in some manner or of speaking, right? Because that Jack of Spades energy, it's about somebody who shows that one face to you on the outside, but inside they have a different motive. It's like the hidden agenda. It could also indicate that you just simply don't trust them from your end. Maybe they're not doing anything necessarily, but you have like a bad feeling about them. Or maybe some things have occurred, like you've had conversations. I'm hearing you may have had conversations that led you to not trust them. Anyway, I'm going to pull up some more cards. And again, this could be an earth sign you're dealing with. But it seems to be somebody who's less experienced than you, or actually in age younger than you. So we got the Four Diamonds. Could have to do with pentacles, money, material goods, the material world. But the Four Diamonds is a lot of times around a windfall. Maybe you're dealing... Oh, this is what I'm hearing. Maybe you're dealing with somebody younger who has run into some money, and you are trying to advise them to use it wisely, because there's a warning with the Four Diamonds about not blowing it, not spending it. In other words, saving it. The opposite of not spending it is saving it, right? Maybe that's where it falls in here. This could be like, I'm hearing a younger nephew or a niece, or maybe it's one of your kids. Obviously kind of a grown kid if they actually came into some kind of money situation. It's not every day that a young child would end up with an inheritance, but it can happen, I suppose, out there. Tell me more about Gemini's situation for January 2024, giving advice around money and not trusting somebody. Perhaps not trusting somebody's judgment. The Seven of Hearts. There's something brokenhearted about this for you. This is an internal experience you're having. This is not necessarily something they have done. Actually, I'll take that back. Maybe because of their actions, it's hurting you. Perhaps you, I'm hearing bequeathed. That's not a word I use every day. Perhaps you bequeathed some money on, like, again, a nephew or a niece, somebody in your family, or even, like, one of your children. Perhaps they're leaving college. Perhaps they're leaving home for the first time, and you wanted to put them off on a good start, so you gave them some money to kind of get them started, right? So they have a little bit of a bank account, a little bit of a savings, and you see that they're not using it wisely. And it's disappointing you. Seven of Diamonds is all about disappointment, so that's where the heartbreak comes from. This is not necessarily a romantic context, okay? Yeah, it's really sad. Here you are in the new year trying to, in some way, help somebody. I feel like that's the position you're in. You're in this position of helping somebody and they're not using it wisely. And there's not much you can do about it. There's an element of not being able to control the outcome. Yeah, here's the separation. That was the change. So it's somebody who left home in some manner. Now, if it's not a child or a young person in your family, it just could be that you were involved with a younger person and you, the Six of Diamonds wanted to pop out. We'll address that in a second. The separation could be between you and a younger romantic partner. I'll just put it that way, okay? There is a physical separation here. It's about somebody leaving. Physically, in other words. Somebody physically leaving a location. Big change. And I think somehow, like I said, there was some kind of bequeathing. What a word to pop into my subconscious there. And the Six of Diamonds, see, there's some opportunities here for them to really flourish. And that's where that broken heart comes in and you being let down and disappointed. There's opportunities here financially for somebody. I do think it's this person who's physically separated from you in some way. And this is all the potential, right? Options, opportunities coming their way. And again, it may be that they still have this windfall, or maybe they just spent some of it so they still have it, and you see all the potential here, but you're just afraid that they're going to blow it. That's where the distrust comes in. Jack of Spades energy is about distrusting somebody. So it's not necessarily, like I said, a two-faced individual. It's about you having expectations and someone not living up to it. Let's see what the advice is for you, Gemini. Queen of Diamonds. Interesting, we started off with the Jack of Diamonds, and now we have the Queen of Diamonds. Again, it's all earth energy. The Jack is in that younger position, and the Queen is obviously in a more of a position of status. I'll tell you, it does remind me of the Taurus for some reason. You might be dealing with a Taurus specifically. Queen of Diamonds is very good with finances. They have a good head on their shoulders. They make good decisions. This is the sense I'm getting. I feel like you need to trust that whoever this is that's left physically separated from a living situation with you, or perhaps from the family, like they're going off on their own. It could be that older kid going off to college even, and they're, having to live in another state. Trust that they'll make the right decisions here. That's what I'm hearing. Forget about the youth and the inexperience and trust in their maturity. Let's get another card of advice. These readings will be a little bit more brief. But again, this is about helping me serve you better by at least getting the readings out on a fairly consistent basis and being able to fit them into my schedule, because I don't want to stop the channel. I really don't. But life is pulling me in different directions right now. Look at that. Excellent card to get for advice. This is about ultimate success and happiness. Yep. This is about bidding somebody the best of luck, wishing them the best of luck, giving them the freedom to pursue their own financial abundance and their happiness here. And it being the end of a cycle. So it's like the 10, like I said, the 10 denotes the end of that cycle, but I'm also seeing it as you needing to drop it and let it go. And as a result, it will not, what is the word I'm trying to think of? As a result, the consequence of it will be, it's almost like they're living out the, how do I explain this? A lot of times I get these impressions and I just don't know how to verbalize, but you're used to me by now, right? It doesn't mean they're gonna end up with their ultimate financial situation, but in some manner it's the way it was meant to be. So it is the ultimate fulfillment here. I hope I made that clear. It's a little bit of a stretch, I know. But along with this Queen of Diamonds and taking care of their own needs here, you see they're fulfilling their financial destiny, and this is their ultimate. This is the ultimate abundance card. It's just kind of the way it has to be, and perhaps what that is signifying in the future, even if they make the mistakes, they're going to learn from them, and so they will end up with ultimate abundance. It's like we have to go through those growing pains and those experiences to teach us what the better decisions are. If nothing else, if we don't make the wrong decisions, we're not going to arrive here. Okay, let's go on to Libra. What does Libra have going on? 6 of Diamonds, 4 of Clubs. And the King of Hearts. You get a father figure here, or somebody you see in that position. Could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This is about things being grounded and really supported in your home situation, but on the other side of that, there's a lot of opportunity around, again, finances is being highlighted with the 6 of Diamonds, and just having opportunities. It doesn't necessarily mean anything is going on at the moment, but you have the potential is there for it to blossom. How I interpret this is you have somebody who's come into your life, Libra, who represents, again, this King of Hearts. This person is very kind and generous and loving, and they really care about your well-being. But they're also very firm, and they have a degree of control about them. A commanding presence, right? Doesn't literally have to be your father, but I feel like because of them, you're experiencing this. Opportunities around your home life to improve financially, and it's on such a, it's all tied in with your stability around the home for some reason. Let's get more cards. Fill me in on this. I want to know. Let's get more cards. And by the way, with the combined readings here, I may have to change my battery, so we'll see how it goes, though. 4 of Spades. So you've come out of a period of stress in some way. Again, I think it's all tied up with this King of Hearts figure. Now, this position does not have to be a negative, but if it is, this is somebody who's controlling your destiny, and perhaps you're not exactly comfortable with that, or you don't like the idea that they are holding the reins, that they have the control that you wish you had. But it's all very positive, whatever the outcome is here so far. And it's put you in this stress relief around your home. Maybe you're having trouble. I'm hearing something about somebody having trouble paying their bills, meeting their expenses, meeting their obligations, and somebody has stepped in and given them financial opportunities with the 6 of Diamonds, and there's potential there for growth still. It's like it's developing. Again, it's that blossoming. More cards of information. Almost said advice. I need more cards of information around Libra situation for January 2024, and Happy New Year. I don't think I mentioned that with all the other stuff I had to go over. Information here. Oh, Libra. Oh, very nice. As a result, perhaps you are getting out there and socializing more, Libra. This is a very positive reading for you. I'm not seeing any red flags. I'm not seeing any points of friction to address so far. There is a potential also with the Eight of Hearts to meet someone special, but it looks like you're having a good time. Perhaps this new situation and this relief around the home is allowing you to relax more. It could be just, something as simple as that. Stability around the home is good for everyone. And I wish everyone in the world could have that, but it's not always the case, as we know. And Six of Hearts. Yes, there's a lot of potentials here to meet someone special with the Six of Hearts. So you got potentials in finance, and you got potentials for meeting somebody darn special. It doesn't get much better than that, but I'm going to go ahead and ask for your advice because I can't imagine. What advice do you need? Perhaps don't stress. Don't stress as much. Yeah, there's your advice card. So you're still stressed despite all these blessings. It's like you can't, maybe you're in the mode of always feeling this way, or you felt this way for so long that you can't let go of it. But the 3 denotes a decision and being pulled in a couple different directions. Perhaps you need to make the conscious, this is what I'm getting, making the conscious decision not to stress and worry. Perhaps it's a dream come true, this King of Hearts. Maybe you did meet somebody special already. I don't know, but I saw these cards about meeting people and having significant people come into your life. I don't feel like that's a romantic partner, that King of Hearts. I think that's somebody else that helped you out of a bind in some way, but you're still stressed. Like you have to rub your eyes and make sure it's not a dream. Is this for real? Now that you are on a plateau of sorts. I'm hearing a plateau, like things are have leveled out for you. Things are not so up and down, the roller coaster, especially financially, but there's some social aspect to what's going on with you, Libra. So let's get another card of advice here besides don't worry, be happy. Isn't that funny? 8 of Spades, yeah. I think this was tied up with your work, so you do need to relieve the stress around the work. So the stress is also tied up with some kind of work situation. Perhaps you were able to leave a stressful work situation because someone is helping you out. I'm not saying somebody's supporting you, but maybe they are. Maybe it's that simple. That brother or sister who's better off than you, or even your father, your parents. Very nice, kind, generous friend. But there's something here with the work situation. You didn't have any of these negatives over here, and you're in this stress relief. I feel like you were caught between a rock and a hard place in your job. Perhaps you felt like you couldn't walk away, although it was very toxic. And now somebody has given you the keys to the kingdom. You can walk away from it now. But you're still in this mode of stress. And I think it's just asking you here in January to focus on letting go of that worry and stress. And I know how that is. You get into this cycle, the habit. It's the habit, the mental habit of always worrying, and it's hard to break. But I feel like I'm speaking to a Libra that is your goal for January. All of this is taken care of. Your material needs and emotional needs, honestly, seem to be taken care of. It's about focusing on self-care here and getting yourself out of this stress mode. Okay, now we're going to go to Aquarius. And give me 1 second, I'm going to check the camera, make sure our battery is still looking good. Okay, I think we're good. Aquarius, what do you got going on January? You got this Jack of Hearts, okay? And the Eight of Diamonds. You're following your heart in some way in... Let me speak again. Let me get my tongue out from under the table or whatever's going on. I feel like you're being vulnerable in some way around business. The Eight of Diamonds is about entrepreneurship. If you're not going into business on your own or starting a business, it's about some kind of individual effort. Some hard work and energy is being put towards something, and it's fueling your independence in some way, and it's going to pay off. If it doesn't pay off in dollar bills or whatever money denomination that you have, wherever you are, it's going to pay off in some other material way. And the Jack of Hearts does talk about, again, that young energy. I don't necessarily think you're dealing with a younger water sign, but you may be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But if it's pertaining to you, it's that energy of, like I said, vulnerability, having your heart on your sleeve, but also kind of like having your heart open. Having your heart open and trusting. Again, trusting that things are going to work out for you with the Eight of Diamonds. It's actually very nice. Let's see what else we got going on for Aquarius. January 2024. Five of Spades. Some kind of change here with a breakup. Now you might have broken up from some kind of relationship. I'm not sensing it's necessarily romantic because we have the emphasis there on Pentacles. Could have just broken off from a career that you've had for a while. Like a job situation or a career. I don't know. It's not just a job. It's like a career. This is more significant than just like, oh, I don't want to work here anymore, I'm going to go get another job. This is like you made a conscious decision that this isn't working for you anymore, and it probably served your needs for a long time. And you're exercising this independence. Again, it could be just like, yeah, this is it. The Aquarius has their heart open to the future and making this change in their life and taking this independent move, which is probably you feeling like you've been very bold. But it's wrapped up with your material world and your pentacles here. I do feel that it's around walking away from a job. And I don't mean this to say a job, again, a career, somewhere you've invested yourself in for a while. Queen of Clubs energy. This is fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It's also could be some kind of person you see as a mentor around you, or that perhaps advised you to leave this career. That's interesting. Not that you're listening to what they say, but it's like a friend, a confidant, somebody that you can go to and get advice. That's what the Queen of Clubs is, actually. It's like it's that mentoring figure, right? Somebody you trust. They might have pushed you in this direction, recognizing that this is for your higher good. This is for your benefit. Our cards flipped over here. I went ahead and straightened them. Let's go ahead and get more information, please. Okay, Two of Diamonds. Yep, you're very balanced financially, so there's nothing to worry about in that sense. Especially if you're already in a partnership. Balance and harmony in your finances. So whatever move you made, and this card wouldn't have come out. Look at that. You got the... this card wouldn't have come out with that Two of Diamonds. Hey, that could be your spouse or your partner. That could be who you're involved with, Aquarius. You're involved with a Leo. You know, opposite ends on the zodiac wheel. Leo and Aquarius, I think they can partner up. It sometimes works. From my understanding, I'm a Leo, so I'm trying to think about the compatibility. Anyway, that's a tangent. Don't need to go there. But this wanted to come out together, so perhaps that's why you have that support here. Why that's being highlighted with the Queen of Clubs. Again, a fire sign. Somebody you trust. So they could be a little bit older than you, but they have some kind of status in your mind. Somebody you respect for sure. Cards of advice. Follow your heart. New start. Like I said, that's what you did. You broke off from a nasty situation, something that wasn't serving your higher good. You took that independent move. It's going to pay off for you dearly. And you're supported by this fire energy. This status. Your finances are very balanced. Follow your heart. Follow what you truly desire. Go after what you truly desire. That is that ace. That is that new start. Let's pull another card of advice for Aquarius. Huh. Look at that. 2 of hearts. I couldn't make that up. I couldn't fix this deck if I tried. I have so many cards here. That's very cool, though. So the 2 of hearts is telling me this is going to bring harmony and some kind of intimacy in a partnership. Perhaps this was stressing your marriage out, if this is the person that you're involved with. Perhaps this is stressing your relationship out, and it's going to restore that harmony and balance. This is about that intimate connection, though. This isn't about like just having harmony and balance with any old person. This is like a special connection, okay? Perhaps that was missing for a while. I feel like I want one more card of advice for Aquarius, though. Nine of Clubs, achievement and completion. There's satisfaction with this achievement, so whatever work that you put in there, I think you're being called to step up to the plate and acknowledge that there was achievement there. You whatever you set out to do or accomplish there, you did. End of story. It's a completion. It's over. Okay. I think I like this format, at least for now. I know I'm always saying I'm trying to make more videos, but I'm just not finding that I can. And it's important for me to keep the channel going, so I appreciate your patience. Happy New Year again. Don't forget to hit the like button to keep me alive on YouTube, or I will just shrivel up and disappear. At least that's my fear. Okay. I will see you again soon. Take care until I do.